Whoops. Sorry, chap. I'm a little late. My family distracted me. You've got to understand, it's not my fault. Sorry. I'm here now, though. Gotta actually turn up Genshin. I forgot I turned it down last night. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I've been so sneezy today. I did run this as admin, right? Yep. Okay, good. I'm so sniffly today, by the way. I apologize for any sniffles that you hear. Yeah, I gave up on this because I realized I was 1 week off. So, no dilute cons for me this time. That's fine, thank you. Am I correct that we get to pick a 5-star soon, though? A Mondstadt 5-star? If so, to be honest, I might go ahead and pull for Varka. Because I want him. Just plain and simple. He's handsome, and I need him. 70 out of 70. Okay. Peace fucking face. The lamp grass. We can go collect some of that real quick. Oh yes, Cecilia's. I think soon I'm gonna start going through and editing the VODs of this game.
Knights already have their hands full.
Down to the story and stuff, because I have a project I'm doing. Because the what is it, Loom of Fate, made me realize that Genshin has actually rewritten the story, like 100% completely rewritten it. Well, not like completely rewritten it, but they did at least change what the fuck the Loom of Fate was.
What's the hurry?
Because I was doing stuff on my main. Ooh, project. Yeah. So whenever I edit my videos, I'm gonna save out clips that are like super important to the story, and then I'm gonna see if they change later on as we go on through the thing. So like, as I mentioned, Loom of Fate, they did in fact change that because I had to look to see, and yeah, it is completely different. I mean, that one was rewritten for sure thanks to that one trailer. I don't know which trailer that is, but yeah, I feel like Natlin... Because Natlin was definitely not what I expected. And whenever you say shit like that, people are like, oh, you just don't like the culture. And I'm like, no, not at all. In fact, I actually really like those aspects of it. But it feels too modernized for me. Fontaine.
What's the hurry?
This is my instance of Natlin being rewritten. From my own personal knowledge. Because Fontaine was supposed to be our most technologically advanced nation. Malika has a fucking motorcycle. What do you mean? If Fontaine is still in steampunk, and because they are, everything is steam powered in Fontaine, which makes sense. But yeah, Malika having her fucking magical motorcycle is what has me. As soon as I saw her, I was like, nope. They fucked it up. They rewrote it. They completely changed that shit. Really? Man. Am I forgetting my Cecilia routes? Yes, I am. But yeah. And I'm excited to do that because I love pointing that kind of stuff out. I love continuity errors.
What's the hurry?
And like if they wanted to rewrite the story, then that's fine. I mean, obviously it's their story. It's their story to tell. But like they shouldn't have made it so obvious by making such bold statements at the beginning. Like Fontaine being the most technologically advanced. And then turning around and giving Malika a fucking motorcycle. Where the hell are the Cecilias that are over here? I need them for my boy. Oh my god. Apparently Fontaine also had another sort of story too. Yeah. The dragon thing irritates me. Like their whole thing about dragons in this. Because I just cannot sympathize with the Natlan people about their dragon scenario. What's up with all the people living in the series? I know! I saw that. I was like, whoa, there's going to be like a cool plot line here. Nothing. I was like, whoa, there's like a divide between the people here, and like they're gonna have like an uprising or whatever, or some sort of thing. Never brought up, never addressed. That's just a place. Honestly, the fortress wasn't even all that important either. Like, we spend so many updates there, and it's just for the one thing, because I don't want to spoil it for everybody that hasn't seen it yet. But it's just for basically that one scene, that one really cool scene that made me very attracted to Risley. But yeah, that's what that whole plot exists for, basically. Like, we could have done that so differently, and it did not have to be like that. And we did not have to spend so many updates there. It was pretty useless. Even though I do like Fontaine, and I do think it's
What's the
some of their better writing, but
By royal decree.
we don't know exactly why it's there in the first place. Yeah. What? No.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Ha!
Whoa!
Come on, we can do it. I'll protect us.
Freeze!
I can't fight anybody anymore.
Oz revealed ice.
Dodge this!
I need to build my Beidou.
Again.
Oh, so sorry.
I need so much Overwatch has my wrist hurting. I need a wrist brace. I need to go back to playing console Overwatch actually. Even though it's harder for me, it hurts my wrist a lot less. I'm gold 5 support now, chat.
By royal decree. Let's dance.
Even though I'm on demotion protection because of stupid teammates, but still.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze!
Oz reveal thyself.
What the hell are you doing?
Don't push your luck.
What the fuck is this? Well, I had never seen that in my life.
Cool it.
Yeah, honestly, thinking about the rewrites of this game makes me wish I could make my own game like this. Like, obviously not exactly the same as Genshin. I have my own story that I would do. And I have thought about it, like, quite a bit, actually.
Begin.
But I think at one point I had all the gods designed. Obviously, I would go back and redo it because I designed them, like, 3 years ago, but you have a lot of ambitions at once? Yeah. Because I can't focus. I just have a lot of things I want to do. And a lot of things I like to do. I don't want to fight this one anymore, but I need to... no, actually, I need to level up 8-0.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
I don't want to go fight those one by one, though. And treasure hoarders are only over here. Unless... this one's not a treasure hoarder. Don't do this one. Damn it. Time is not enough sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Gross, Beto. You did not need to do all of that. Everyone's level 70, but I want to level up Beto. The treasure hoarders around this one artifact farming spot. Which one? I mean, I want to go do that, but I need to do productive stuff at this moment. Technically, that is productive. But I need to use my resin so that way I could do commissions. Close to Liuve. Oh, is it this one? Or is it this one? Or is it this one? Talking about one teleporter you haven't unlocked yet. Huh? This one? No, that's a Lolitrol. This one? Oh. Oh yeah, because this is where they come to. Yeah. Yeah, Kaya, I know you're looking at that shit. He's like, nah, you're not about to have me do that, right?
Get away? How rude.
Damn, that guy don't even care about you two.
Play. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, now he cares. You heard me talking shit. I wish they could break the barrels.
I summon thee. Here we go.
I love Venti. I'm so happy I got him. If only I had him and Zhongli on the same team right now, that would be fucking perfect, but alas, we can't all get what we want. Look at his little peats. Oh. Hold on a second. Someone commissioning me without talking to me first? Hello? Hold on a second. I gotta see what this is. Oh, it's that person. Interesting. I haven't gotten a commission from that person in a while. Okay, I'll deal with that after stream. That's cool. Oh, hello, kind sirs.
Brace yourself. I'll protect us. Oz, reveal thyself. Here we go. Wouldn't gliding be
Cool it.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh my god. This is baiting me. Oh.
Yep.
Wake up. Wake up, bitch. Wakey, wakey. Time to die. Get out of the water, Venti. Get out of the water, Venti.
Yeah.
I can't aim. What the fuck? Oh. Imagine not hitting the eye when you have 100% clear rate on hitting the eye. That makes no sense. Why the fuck can I hit it with Visceral but not Venti?
Here we go. By royal decree, let the show begin. Hi.
Cool it.
Yahoo! Let's play.
Oh, idiot got himself stuck. Beautiful.
No rest for the wicked.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Here we go. Go, Barbara, go!
I know their noises aren't recorded in English, so it would make no sense. But it really sounds like they say...
So smoothly today.
It really sounds like they say, "Let me out," sometimes. And if it turns out that they made those making people souls, I'm going to scream. Because I've said that since I started playing this game. Oh, this puzzle over here is like difficult, I remember. What the hell? Binti, can you aim today? Thank you.
Brace yourself.
Another test subject.
I woke that thing up, didn't
Time
I?
for takeoff. Oz, reveal thyself.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Let's dance. Here we go. Yeah.
Cool it. Don't push your luck.
I thought you were clipped into the stairs, bitch. Oh, he's in a fucking position where I couldn't shoot the other one.
Yahoo!
Dodge this. As you wish, mein Fräulein. Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Freeze.
Brace yourself. Let the show begin.
Die. Ooh.
How fortunate.
Ooh.
What's the hurry?
Been a long time since I've done that area. Oh my god. I have so many.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Shut up, Kaya. Do I have enough to... No. How the hell can I still only make one? Okay, it's whatever. No, I'll go do that real quick, because that should yield me quite a few, and then we'll go do Albedo's quest. Hi, Virgil!
Dodge this.
I need to do after stream is artifact farm.
Cool it.
Let's dance. Yahoo!
Dodge this. Finally done.
Well, that poor guy. He said, finally done.
There's
What's up, gamers? Die.
How fortunate.
If you hear a demon calling to you to do the Beast of Yore challenge, never do it. Fucking save yourself. Don't do it until you have a beefy team. Isn't that what it's called? Beasts of Yore? I don't remember, but it traumatized me. That was my first instance of fuck this game. I'm tired of it. Hello, child. There are some things you always remember. I would be using Genshin until Genshin EOS. Oh, you fucking know it. Oh my god, if Genshin EOS ever gets announced... One, unfair. That shit better happen when I'm like...
Catch the wind.
Old. When I'm like in my 80s. When I'm 102 and on my deathbed, that's when EOS should fucking happen. To this game. Because while I have a love-hate relationship with it, the love is a very strong part in that love-hate relationship.
What's the hurry?
But yeah. If they ever announce EOS, my whole team would be just scuffed full of my favorite handsome men. I don't care if they have any synergy or not.
I got careless.
So let's play. Yeah. Time for takeoff.
Oh, you did it the wrong way, you stupid fool.
Let the show begin. By royal decree.
Finally done.
I love this guy. He always gets stuck in the water. What are you doing there, buddy?
Destiny has brought me hither.
Okay, we're not gonna go do all of that. I want... There's so many quests and everything all over the place. Surely. Really? Only 5? Do I have any... I have no character bonuses. Fun. Fuck it. No, wait, I can get this from the Stardust Exchange, can I? Yep. Oh, Beidou, my beloved. You're almost caught up with everybody. Good. Honestly, soup. High overhealing. I feel like if I got her some good artifacts, she'd fuck up everything. she would just absolutely dominate.
Add Astro. Thank you for completing.
Also,
Astra.
the other day, I was playing on Kudai's account, and that motherfucker got the quest that I need for one of my world quests as a commission. Cause it's I hate that they do this, by the way, that you have to wait for a commission to pop up to finish some of the world quests. And he got that one, and I had to finish on his account before I could my account. And well, I guess thankfully he got it on that account, or else I would have never gotten it. It was Inazuma. I thought it was Liyue locked because the commission involves Liyue. Because what you have to do is you have to talk to the guy in Inazuma, and then he has to be like, I wish I could go to Wanmin restaurant. And then you have to be like, oh, I could pop over there for you real quick and ask. Let me do that. And then you have to ignore, what's his name, Chef Mao? Shanling's dad. And then you have to go see Shanling. So at least I know how to do it now. And I know that I've had the wrong fucking thing. But it was just annoying. Because I'm currently trying to finish all of my Inazuma world quests on the main. Okay, let's untag this because too many icons. Stop. Cancel navigation. I no longer care. I now have farming routes to do though, so that's good. Hi, Sucrose.
Huh? Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
Oh, we aren't on auto.
Wait, are these two... Oh! Hello, Traveler in Paimon. Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus? No, just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book over there.
Sucrose, you're so cute.
No worries, we're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
No need to trouble you.
I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror. Actually, since it's you, I bet you're someone who'd be able to help Albedo. There's that name again. Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
I think I might have heard of him.
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher. But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher? Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems. Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal! Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
I love Sucrose's voice so much. She's so cute. I love Sucrose.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits.
It somehow sounds like mint to me. That's so true.
Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you
Ah,
back
shit.
equal measure for helping him out.
Stop with your zoomies. You chaos agent.
Paimon doesn't need any help in that department. But if Albedo wants to pay Paimon back for helping him, a few more might settle the score.
Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And...
Timaeus.
stuff I can do.
And Timaeus.
Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
Isn't this the one that was an event?
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous when she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh?
Fine gentleman on the aura of a
All
true
researchers
scholar.
are like?
And he looks kind of like a bug.
Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
Just a little like a bug. Just a little. They really... If anyone needs a model update... Nope, this wasn't an event. Oh. Oh, I forgot I don't have him on this account. If anyone needs a model update, it's not the Luke. It's fucking Albedo. Where is he? He looks a little like a bug. This is his character story? Yeah. I could have sworn there was one that was like linked to the event though. Because I remember playing it and being like, this is just the event, what the hell? But that was also back when I didn't understand Genshin, so... The event one happens right after this. Oh. But yeah, he looks a little like a bug. But that's okay. I would say, honestly, he's the one who needs it the most. Luke kinda does. But he's supposed to be baby-faced. Albedo looks like a bug. He looks like his eyes are squashed on his head at the wrong angle. Also, what's up with Genshin Impact and having little boys, like, missing their fathers? Devs, are you okay? It's my wife! Guys, it's my wife! It is way similar. It is way similar. We went on an expedition, scouting people into... Oh, escorting people into the mountain. Yeah. My wife!
Sister Rosaria, so here you are. Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony.
Luke's aria is more noticeable. Whatever Albedo model has. If Albedo had better hair, he would be okay. Yeah. Also, look at Rosaria. Her model doesn't do that well too. Yeah, she looks like a bug too. I don't know why there's certain 1.0 characters that look like that. I don't know if she's a 1.0 character, but she's like an early character. I don't know why only certain models do that. Not all of them have like the bug eyes.
Who knows?
Like Barbara looks perfectly fine.
Plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence
girl,
decides
I
what
know.
people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right.
Barbara's too girly pop for this world.
If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
She's too sweetie cutie pie.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain, or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where, and you think I'm the trickster?
Bless you, my thank you.
Paimon was whispering so quietly.
No, you weren't,
And
Paimon.
as for this outlander you seem to be following... Huh. So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from Storm Terror.
She's so pretty.
Well then, given your status, I
She's
won't
so
list
cool.
reasons for eavesdropping.
That's some impressive
Otherwise,
words. With the
depending on your
beautiful
answer, I
quote.
could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go to...
I'm sorry. I need dialogue.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
There we go.
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
There you go.
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We're looking for Albedo.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
You're more like a detective.
I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
We're just gonna go to it because my scroll wheel doesn't work anymore because this game has broken it. Whenever I get in the business of buying a new mouse, I need to buy two. One for Genshin and one for other games. She's so mean, I know.
Another test subject.
Let's dance. Yahoo!
One for Overwatch for sure, yeah. I need one where it's fine if I break the scroll wheel because it's so hard to get the scroll wheel to actually work. Look at his tiny little feet!
Your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Oz, reveal thyself! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Get off the fire! Oh my god, girl.
Stay supported!
Dodge this!
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Stay right there.
Here we go!
Ooh, and I'm about to squash a fly. Stay right there.
Well done. Dodge this!
My god, you're kind of scary.
I slipped up.
What's the lore reason you're so tall, huh? Can people with your build
The show begins.
only become Fatui soldiers?
Unfortunate fate. Cool it.
Let's play. I'll protect us.
The lore reason is a sad one. Oh. Tall boy for sad reasons. Where'd they go? Where'd his little peats go? They're so tiny. Where are they? They end right here. Let me see that man's tiny feet. They're so tiny.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
I like call it if you read the. Oh, okay. I know the gist of what happened to her, so I understand, and that makes total sense. There he is, my special boy. At first glance, Rosario looks very non-human. Yeah.
That Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
She's so pretty!
Street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger?
He's painting them. Vampire aesthetics can't escape her. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture!
Made them drop their tiny slime.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly churls unfinished.
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Very avant-garde.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly churls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something
Me
tells me
with
we're in
special
for a thesis
interest.
and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
We did find my man.
Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising.
She just needs to take a bit of sunlight. Could you imagine what she would be like if she had sunlight?
From her words, it seems that you were looking for me.
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking.
Genshin? I miss my
I've heard
Genshin
a bit of
Impact.
everything.
Yeah.
Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
You're worthy of your scholarly reputation.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Thoughts on Obeda's voice? I actually really like it. I've never heard it before.
Forgive me.
I
This
think
must be
it fits him
confusing.
very well.
Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain.
I missed back then when it was first released. My first 5-star was Venti, but then my sister got Kuching. And then we swapped because I love Kuching and I'm a KQN member. Oh, I don't know what that means. But yeah, Kuching is so cute. I love her too. But yeah, I first started playing when Eula first came out. Kuching means. Oh. I'm a Kaya main, so shake hands on mains that are not really appreciated by the community.
For example, awakening life, breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
The memory is flashing in my brain right now. I miss the simple times. Yeah, me too.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world, helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
I'm an object of research?
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Is there any danger?
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess.
Thought you had escaped me, didn't you,
wonder,
cartoon fox?
Does this constitute a visit to Mondstadt?
Hey, Sleeves. And then this whole thing, like, a risk to Mondstadt? Oh my god, a risk to Mondstadt? No. Continuity errors, my beloved. Don't touch me. And I'm so happy to see you again. I'm so happy you're here. It was first a group. The website was later created. Contents were theory crafted in Discord server.
Paimon
by
has a
members.
question.
Ooh.
After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Hey, Paimon's holding you to it.
Sure know how to keep Paimon on board.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
What about stomachs 2 and 3? Like, why jump to 4th? Quick Genshin after Nyland release. I did Archon Quest up to the ruler part. Yeah, before I quit Genshin right before Nyland was released. I'm still trying to get through Nyland, but...
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in our research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
As long as I'm not being batted around by hydro
Well,
mimics.
prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Oz, reveal thyself! Wings of darkness, come!
Well, I don't particularly have the best team for cryo slimes, but I'll do what I can.
By royal decree!
Physical Kaya, my beloved.
Yahoo! Oz, reveal thyself! Brace yourself! By royal decree!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
This is so difficult when you main a fucking cryo character.
Let's play!
Freeze.
Ah, fuck. The instinct took over.
Oz, reveal thyself! Yahoo! Here we go!
Oh my god.
Think you can get away? Let's play! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Yahoo!
My goodness.
Work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Just a bit cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, The manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl?
It's kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
I'll contact your sister.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
It's like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
I always love how Paimon is so concerned with our safety. I think it's really cute. The arrangements he prepared was a coffin, by the way.
Should do for
Yeah.
catalyst purposes.
Let's play! By royal decree!
I love when I don't have to play.
What trinkets lie veiled with...
This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way. This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one
Data.
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
I would have thought even Paimon and I were more closely related.
Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements.
They're like made of the
Following
elements
this
though,
line
aren't
of
they?
thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms.
Exactly.
Beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
He sounds like he's
Great.
trying to
I'll
sell
leave it
me
to it.
something. He sounds like an advertisement. Like he's trying to sell me a car or something.
Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Oh, well, that's the wrong thing. Where's that? Oh, my tummy's burning. It's for Aether.
You got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit.
You said you tried some of
He's
them.
caught heartburn, chat.
What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that.
My tummy.
This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the test subject?
But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned,
Oh no, get him
You're
some
no different
Tums
from
too.
anyone else in
Yeah,
this
some
world.
Pepto. You gotta get him some
Nothing peculiar.
Pepto.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
I feel like you're referring to something in particular.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same, they can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you
Peppy
because
Bimmel,
they
yeah.
are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their
I
experience.
love me some
because you were there.
concentrated bismuth. Yummy, yummy for my tummy. Also, you know what? If I would have made Genshin Impact, I would have made Aether explode here and then form together and back into little pieces, because I would make Aether truly an alien, not from this world. That's how I would do it. That's how I do it in like Honkai Star Rail 2, because it's too convenient that everyone is so similar. Like there's these billions of planets and whatever, and everyone looks like a human, and not explain anything afterwards. Yeah. It would just be like, oh well, that's weird, and then like 50 updates later, it explains why he exploded. Because he does it again. And they're like, why did they keep doing that? Honkai is the worst one, to be honest. Yeah, like, man, great storytelling, but like, why do you all look like? Why are you all the same? You're all aliens on each other's planets. Why do you all call each other humans too? Like, that's not. They're all humans with maybe some cats as fox ears. Yeah, I got really excited with the dumb as hell, yeah, for real. Bunch of pretty eye having motherfuckers in this game. what was it? The wolf people. I got excited about that, but then they were the bad guys. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious?
But a peculiar person. They don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted.
I love how YouTube censored
The
my
essence of
message the
their
first time,
life
but not
is
the second.
fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
Can you explain an Eye of the Storm to me? Because those still don't have any lore relevance. They're just there. Alberto. I think I'm getting
To
it.
sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it.
Timaeus is gonna sell me a
You gave me
fucking
a lot
car.
to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Oh, having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Timaeus, you're such a fucking loser.
Join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up.
Yeah, for real.
What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to... prepare.
Yes.
Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
He's such a fucking loser. Timaeus. Perfect naive guy voice, and he scored a baddie. He scored a creepy lady. Looks like an alchemy work table. Some potions and other apparatus are laid out here. Are these what Albedo uses to investigate the world? It wouldn't hurt to touch it, would it? Do it. Is that real fire? Or is that just decorative fire? They won't let me stand on the table. Barbara can stand on the table. Barbara, you get your toes burned? It's just decorative fire. Damn, Paimon, think this guy is an ass-kissing loser. I mean... Damn, Paimon thinks this guy's an ass-kissing loser. I mean... Oh, I didn't read that. Whoops. Look at his painting. Shelf packed with books and potions. Looks like the owner has a habit of reading and researching potions simultaneously.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
Your voice acting is so good, Maya. Thank you. I should have been the new voice of Paimon.
I'm back.
Though I love her
You see
new voice. I
anything
think it's super cute. They're very organized.
Agreed. I'd love
Damn, Ether. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Still, experiments come first. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side, do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
Am I battling slimes again?
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
I don't know what that's a reference to. How about you give it a shot?
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling
old
your power into the
WWE
ingredients
promo.
themselves.
Oh.
I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Maybe I'll record one for you later when I'm not on the spot, because now I'm nervous. I could certainly have active imaginations.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll save you a fin or two.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Fuck that guy.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem.
Yeah, Paimon thinks that guy will starve.
Food. Maybe try the willpower thing again.
Where? Oh,
Where does he get these ideas from anyway?
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the results.
I mean...
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little
I believe I've
complicated
found
than
legitimately the
counting
worst
herbs
kart
and
racing
spices
game of
and
all time. Oh
Not to
no.
worry. At least we put some food to good use.
Worse than the Shrek one?
And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
You're Paimon's new favorite.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway.
Yes, I guess those losers do count.
There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
At least we know it's not Kirby Air Ride. That card game slaps. Ooh.
Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight!
Said it was in the area we were investigating? Yeah, okay.
This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it. Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
The worst game the game I'm referring to as the worst cartoon is Cartoon Network Racing. I want to do a full review of it for my channel one day. I've heard of that one. Have you seen the Shrek
You
one?
managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this
The
elemental
Shrek one's
site,
fucking crazy.
this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
The little one went. No!
Fortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment.
I have seen the Shrek one. I wanted to get it when I was a kid, but I couldn't get it for some reason. I think I got saved. Yeah. I saw the Game Grumps play it, and that shit is crazy. Also, I can't believe this quest is just here to be like, yeah, guys, Aether's just boring. Aether's a basic bitch. I'm sorry. Like, come on.
I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
With you to the end.
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
Nope.
And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
Why is he like so angry? He's like, I know you're fucking lying, bitch. You know how in Mario Kart and almost every kart racing game ever, there's a few frames of invulnerability after you get hit? You know, to make sure you don't get... you put multiple items back to back? Yeah. That's an interesting way to frame that. You can see them, right, Aether? Answer wisely. Albedo will remember this. Not in Cartoon Network Racing? That's crazy. I would have had a refund. First race that I got in and my invulnerability frames did not pop up, I'd be like, nah, I'm refunding this shit.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her?
My chase notepad in. It's the only option I had. Craziest part is that's not even the worst part. Oh my god. Why you look so grumpy? Stop it! Sounds like we're still on the superpower test.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Oh my god. He's gonna throw me off a mountain. I actually don't remember what happens, but that's what it feels like it's gonna happen. I forgot that guy was standing there. Barbara! Yeah, no, I'm making you climb that. And then I'm swapping off you because you're not reliable.
Fascinating.
Priest box? Where the hell are my primo gems? Almost all of the tracks in the game just randomly put big ass walls as obstacles, and if you run into one, you're pretty much stuck for like full 10 seconds trying to turn your cart around. That's insane. Kaya's gonna freeze to death by the time we get out of this cutscene, but it's fine.
You want us to jump from up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
That's not very reassuring.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
Why don't you just tell him that you have wings?
So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
This is actually less stressful than the superpower part.
Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks,
Ow!
providing, emotional support.
So, if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh. Forget Paimon said anything.
Fuck this shit, I'm iceberging.
Freeze!
Also, lack of invulnerability frames again, that also means that if you get hit and are spinning out, other racers don't go through you. It means that if you get hit, the opponent can also bump you off the road while you're dying. Oh my god, on the opposite side, if you and another racer are in a tight narrow space, which there's a lot of in this game, they're in front of you, even if you hit them, you're still stuck behind them. Oh my god.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway. If it turns out that the natural laws of Teyvat do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Teyvat do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects.
Tell him that you don't have your wings!
Possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
You're forgetting about the important limitation that this world does affect your body because you don't have your fucking wings either. Also, items can only set forward or back. You can't choose. And also, the only attack weapon is basically red shells and they appear all the time. Oh my god.
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly churls? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, These creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
And one more experiment. Intelligence. I'm gonna fail that. Also, this was not as long as I thought it was gonna be. You can't block those because the items you throw behind you come out too slow, and even if they did come out, when you press the button, they don't block the missiles anyway. That's fucking crazy. I can't believe everyone saw the success of Mario Kart and tried to copy it, and then they failed terribly.
What's the hurry?
I wonder if that's because Mario Kart has, like, copyrighted stuff. Like, our patented, things. Because certain things you can't do in your video games unless you have the patent for it. What the fuck are my last two messages? Oh no!
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
I didn't even say anything bad in the messages that didn't go through. What the fuck? Oh no.
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
I'm getting good at
A
these.
tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Only 2 of these around, right? Uh-oh, they're moving wrong. I waited way too long to start that one. You go. I said it was, I could rant about CM Racing for hours, but I'm gonna let it go for now. In the next message, I said I'd love to see you play CM Racing one day because it would be hilarious.
Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Honestly, is it a computer game? Because I would. I like kart racing games.
Dodge this.
Minty, what the fuck was that roll for, dude?
I summon thee! Here we go! Ha, ha, yeah. Midnight Phantasmagoria! Ha, yeah.
PS2 game playable on emulator. There's also a DS
Let's
version.
play.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can stream it then, unfortunately. Because I'm not
Think you
smart
can get
with
away?
those. And it's not wise to stream those on YouTube.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo!
Ultra, I suppose, yeah. You know that Dramatical Murder used to be on YouTube for a while? That's crazy. YouTube really used to be a lawless place. Like, it still is, and I don't know how some people get away with the shit that they do. But, I mean...
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey! Explaining things is Paimon's job! Brace yourself. Wouldn't gliding be...
Oh, can I just... Oh, no, because it still makes ice underneath it.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Here we go! Ha. Yeah!
YouTube used to be fun when copyright wasn't such a big deal. Yeah.
Brace yourself!
And, like, I understand introducing copyright, but... they're so strict about it.
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. What's this?
I feel like I've seen these before.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once.
They're a combination of strict and wrong, yeah.
You gotta pay the price.
Copyright is
truly
fine, the
gained a
problem is
lot
when
from
anyone
all
can
this.
claim anything, yeah.
Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention.
I wish I had enough, like, knowledge to make a video on it, but, the crazy thing is, because I absolutely would. I would make a video on the copyright and, like, everything like that. Because the crazy thing is, anytime someone has like clips of Genshin or something, YouTube notifies me. And they're like, hey, you can turn on monetization sharing with this because someone uploaded the cutscene to YouTube. So, like, you can go claim copyright on that. And I'm like, but I don't own Genshin, so I'm not gonna touch that. But, like, what the fuck?
Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
That's insane? Yeah. See you soon.
Paimon's kind of looking forward to seeing the result of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
This is your model thinker Genshin character? Yeah, for real.
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
His ulterior motive?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments?
He's a knight, though.
I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
Based.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
Came here to be sir, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she just lacks security.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Battery is low. I'm getting ready to hang out with some other friends, but I'm happy we got to hang out again after so long. Yeah! Go have fun with your friends. And thank you for stopping by.
You're back.
Bye-bye.
Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Quite literally, by a sister, no less.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is... you're very much like a human from this world.
That's it?
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural
raining?
hostility to Outlanders?
Oh my god. Slightly, I think. Yeah, it's raining. Holy shit. I had to make sure, you guys. Come on. Yeah, but that's not even true, because Aether has wings, but they're not bringing it up. Only the gods would know.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
It was beautiful.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
I haven't withered just yet.
Huh? Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
I'm a helpful specimen.
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure, even if you just want some company, come find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything,
Me when I'm
I
ominous.
rely on you to stop me.
Me when I'm ominous and then it comes to mean nothing in the future. We're almost caught up, guys. Oh, we can't do some of these because I have to... Why is my mouse bugging? There's some implications of some stuff later. Oh. You know how there's like those memes of like meet potential man? That's what Mondstadt is. Everyone in there is so cool and they have so much potential, but that's all they are. Because we've got, what, like a year of main story left, according to some people. Certain beta testers. Where the hell is my compressed air at? Oh, I see it. Mouse no longer bugging. It had cat hair in it. Durin Splat has been somewhat resolved in the future. Good. I love Durin. Durin, my beloved. I think Mondstadt still has some explaining to do. Mondstadt has a lot of explaining to do. Like the fucking turned upside down statue of Venti. People were like, they never explained that. No, they did. It was gonna be the Loom of Fate. But they fucking retconned that shit. So that entire first quest with Dane is pretty much pointless now, by the way. This is one that... Oh no, I don't have to pay for that. Okay. Oh my god, Eula quest time? I'm thinking so, chat. Oh, these are all just available now. You don't have to pay for them with the keys anymore? All of Dane's quests are kind of pointless, not gonna lie. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Dane is Mr. Potential Man. Keys were removed, I think. The keys are still for the hangout quests, but not for... Still there for the hangouts, just not for these. Which, that's good. The story quests were annoying with that. Do we think I have enough time to do Eula's? The only good Dane quest is where he briefly named all the sinners. Yeah, I just played that one actually recently. I'm gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna have a video eventually, after we get through all of this, where I point out everything that Genshin fucked up. Maybe that'll get me a seat at the writer's table in Hoyo. I believe in you, Maya. Thank you, thank you. We're about to meet Eula. Soon. I don't know when.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with.
Nights are busy as ever.
Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? Oh, but who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decorabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds!
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter.
Why us?
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid
Echo, I
tensions
love
and
you, babe,
distrust
but go
would only
on.
increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted.
As the honorary knight, I technically also belong to the Knights.
You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius. But you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats.
The aristocrats are assholes.
Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Whoa, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan!
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan
I
member
feel like a
in
knight is
question
stronger than an
Schubert.
aristocrat. Yeah.
He can often be found strolling near the northern city
Schubert.
walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch.
Leave it to me.
Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
My cat's gonna harass me in a second. Echo, please. No, baby. Get down.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
What's up, bitch?
Huh? Who are you?
Hello, we're here too.
Hello?
Yeah, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Did you just say what's wrong? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner? Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions, and give me a proper introduction.
Oh, brother.
It's the appropriate etiquette.
This guy stinks.
Simon's never heard of something so complicated before.
Huh. In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman. And neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation.
Yeah, that was like hundreds of years ago, bro. No wonder the aristocracy fell.
What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After all, we are of a completely different breed by birth.
Yeah, and my sister's a princess, so fuck you.
Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you. Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on basic courtesies. Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
He seems reasonable. Yeah, what am I talking about, chat?
This is what Master Jean meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
Oh my god, the wind is crazy! That's fucking wild out there.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
You hear his little peets?
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up. Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone, especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members? The Fatui! What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
Looks like I went too far.
Yahoo! Brace yourself.
Let's end
Let the
this.
show begin.
Dodge this!
Stay right there.
Freeze!
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemies?
I don't know. I always pronounce it Fachi.
You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed.
And I know that's not like much of a
By
difference,
which I
but
meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Fachi.
So that's how you see all this?
Oh yeah, I guess that is how I pronounce it. So you must be Eula.
Yes, that's me.
It looks
Paimon
Arabic-ish.
thinks she's
It's
pretty Although at least we can communicate with her.
what's the word?
You
I forget what they call the Russian language.
Strange. Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I
But
understand now. That's my uncle, all right.
Sneznaya is, as I understand, inspired by Russia. So it would be Russian.
But why do you mean to investigate him?
He may be secretly involved with the Fatsi.
I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
Aren't you curious about your uncle?
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
But didn't you say it first? Oh.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered
Coco.
anyone as interesting as you.
Why is you so happy about it? I just pronounced jail because it was an origin of the word jail. Oh, I guess that would make sense that that's pronounced jail.
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan.
Oh, my new PC up and running.
And then
Nice.
you'll finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people.
But aren't you plotting vengeance against us?
We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
I need to reset up OBS and VBridger and all that shit. Oh, yeah, good luck. It's worth my new PC is like top of the line.
There's
Nah.
no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
One day I shall get a new
Wait,
PC.
hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise it'll keep bugging us.
But all that vengeance stuff.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes.
She wasn't kidding.
But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand.
I think I'm starting to see what you mean.
Good. Now, there are 2 key points that aristocrats attach great importance to: your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between
Oh, that's a greedy.
aristocrats is like water.
Sounds like a lot of work just to greet a good friend.
Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, another thing to remember. Aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them.
This is getting complicated.
This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait. This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would
Why
be
do I
better
need to
if
have
you
both because my
gave
cord is
some
too
real
short? Oh no!
illustrations.
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Dear friend, then why do you hate me? Draped over my screen. Oh.
You're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... what comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. God.
Brother, just say hi.
As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Anyway, have fun and good times, Maya. I must continue my arduous work. Goodbye, Vocal. Thank you for stopping in.
Ugh, is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it.
I don't care what you're trying to do. She's just giving us a demonstration, that's all.
Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
Why don't we just go practice with the other knights? Like...
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while.
Only vengeance I like is immediate, filled with spite.
Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
I was like, the fuck are you saying? Maybe we should just stop for now.
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Just be like, hey, so she's trying to show us how to talk to a noble. Do you want to comply or no?
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you.
Holy shit!
Just take a hint.
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I'm sorry for reacting like that. But that was... What the fuck, Focal? That was pure, like... I couldn't stop it from coming out. It just... That was the reaction. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. That's... insane. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yes. His message with the chat was, which will last longer, this chat or the stream? Because I only have like 12 minutes left. Love you. The added years to your life. I'm glad. Yeah, I did. I was talking to my mom. At least my mom. I'll go tell my sister and stuff later, but she was like, what the fuck? She said they and he meant to send 50, not or 500, not 50. Should make this a short. Yeah, I probably will. Oh my god. How long does that keep that up there for then? Well, chat, we're streaming until the super goes away. Holy shit. Tried to mess it up on YouTube. Oh my god. 5 hours? Oh, I don't think we can go that long. Oh my god. That's crazy. My mom's initial reaction was, I know you're good, but why? An hour per 100? Oh my god. 5 hours would be midnight. 5 hours would be 10 for me.
I know she's a Knight of Favonius.
Oh my god.
Misplaced their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it.
That's fucking crazy.
This very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius.
Maybe we should call it a day now.
I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go.
My throat hurts.
It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now.
Mods get the lodgements. Yeah, for real.
Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time. Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me.
Coco, you're insane.
The manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
So you knew all along we'd encounter these kinds of problems?
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right? Right?
Yeah, I think I've got it.
We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
I'm suffering.
What's wrong? Can't handle the cold?
I keep looking at that 500 and shaking my head because what the actual fuck? What the hell possessed you to do that?
Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat...
Are you okay? Blink twice if you're alright, vocal.
For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward,
blink.
but choose to stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake.
Should be way easier than making conversation, at least.
Paimon thinks so too. But you've got this in the bag.
I've been wanting to do that for a while. Okay.
All right.
If you're sure.
Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Well, I wanted to put another tube, but maybe another day. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't hit me. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to reach this without getting touched by anything. Oh no! What the fuck? I didn't even touch that one.
A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
What did she call this?
We've only...
So, are we aristocrats now?
Are we aristocrats?
This scenario was relatively simple.
Are we aristocrats?
One would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle.
Is this how you normally train?
My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed, shall we?
Aristocrats? Are we aristocrats now? Cat, are we aristocrats?
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Got it.
Yeah.
Can you come back this way?
By royal decree.
Think you can get away?
She never said anything about launching others into the air, so...
Oz, reveal thyself.
Cool it! What's the hurt?
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Or becoming a bird. Ooh, that's not good.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
I almost got frozen. I forgot that they could freeze me too.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragon Spine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Maybe that's just Paimon's style.
Hey, that's not true. Paimon was just focusing on you the whole time.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that?
Certainly not.
Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
Thank you for looking after Paimon.
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
God damn it. I'm all wheezy and shit now. Oh, Eula just wanted to come have lunch with her girlfriend.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Paimon's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrat seemed to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression.
Huh, so even Amber doesn't escape your vengeance.
Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious. And I'll remember every transgression
Hey,
committed
fucking
against me.
Wimdy outside chat.
It's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person.
Her vengeance is starting to
It's so
annoy
awkward when you
me.
want to say something nice.
It's okay. She's just a tsundere.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Eula is really cute, and I do love Eula a lot. I just hate fighting the ice hypostasis.
I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
She kind of reminds me of Topaz. A little bit.
Here, the Gebratinus Fleischmitz sauerkraut is ready to go.
At least in their outfit.
Be sure to eat it while it's hot. Otherwise, the flavor will be spoiled. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask.
And they're both headstrong. Yeah.
Of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
I think I understand now.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid.
Grandmaster Varka, my beloved.
She's a stain on the Knights of Favonius, and in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly.
Good that you're able to understand
I believe
her.
a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Oh, my knuckles won't crack. Ow! They're doing like that weird grind thing, and then they won't pop. Venti, you're so tiny. I wish they would release another character like you.
Huh?
Hello, sir. I have food for you.
Seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two.
Please, if I may be so bold as to say a few humble words.
A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It's an honor to stand before you here, immersed in your supreme brilliance.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist.
Barf.
Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well versed in our etiquette.
She's a second Minty. She's dead.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
Hey, you know, Venti may have lost the fight, but he won the war. I find my conduct with some instruction in the classics, courtesy of a dear friend.
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Huh? Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake.
You fucking weirdo.
Ah, yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
Seems to be word that Lawrence family has a grand scheme of sorts.
Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret.
I would like to do what I can for the nobility.
Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you.
Really?
Come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself.
Where are we going?
To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Dude, you're gonna get your ass beat. Hold on, mate. Here we go. My pop filter was a little off. Perhaps this is what the older aristocrats see as most important.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
I'm gonna put on a mask again. Oh, is it up? No, it's over here.
Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
It's only proper for aristocrats to wear a mask.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed,
Yeah,
shall we?
because the
I'll
mask is the
introduce you as
only
my
thing.
guest.
Are the aristocrats like rich? Yeah, I don't think they have any like actual status anymore.
As
I
you'll
think
see
they're
in a moment,
just
there
rich.
are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable, but
Hold it right there. Who's this?
if you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Sir, sorry, but I see a chest right here, so I'm gonna go grab it real quick. Hi, Boris. Hi, Ivan. Hi, very Russian names.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Wow, they literally lock you out of sprinting right here. I cannot sprint. Oh, never mind. I lied. I guess I got too far away from him. Why are you trying to make me a liar?
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly
You know, I'm staying silent because I'm pretty sure.
to bring in an outsider at this time.
Pretty sure this is one of the guys I shit talked.
Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Also, I don't know if you're still here, Vocal, but as a extra thank you for that 500, I will add 2 hours to Sunday's stream. So I will do a 5-hour Minecraft stream on Sunday.
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs.
So everyone say thank you, Vocal.
Sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Huh. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
Huh, I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
No need to keep appearances up.
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
And breathe.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
Exactly,
So
Paimon.
much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first.
Don't punch me!
Let's dance.
This will be frozen in time. Freeze! Don't push your luck.
Fuck you.
Brace yourself. By royal decree. Yahoo!
Please don't punch me. I'm so little. Oh my god, please. I'm so tiny. He punched me.
Let the show begin.
Wait, was that Kaya saying that?
Cool it. That's bad.
The door is open. Let's go. Is that Eula?
Wait, but I want to do this. Uh-oh. Wonk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat.
Brace yourself.
Can I not go down here? No.
Here we go.
I almost fell off.
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
It was all worth it.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you are well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you, and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan.
And your clothes are painted on your skin, so like...
Flows in your veins. You must
who's the main character here?
The family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
Be his ass, Eula.
In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of, and I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong, and I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
The Fati are in possession of diagram of Mondstadt's defenses.
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Oh, now I can go in there when my Kaya's already half dead? Hold on. I need to make an MRE. Fuck, Venti! Oh, shit. Oh, I can well, I'm stuck over here now. I didn't know I could stand on that. Being a Venti maid means I go wherever I want. And if I want to fly on these pillars, I'm gonna fly on these pillars. He can't latch onto the pillars. He's gonna go into the lava! Oh no, chat! I love Eula's attack patterns, actually. I can't wait till I build her on my main account so I can actually start using her. She's so elegant and pretty. I wish we had more claymores like her. Whew! What the fuck? Why did that switch before the other one did? Oh my god.
More speed.
Why is she running again? Go!
Shudder!
Was there like a space back here?
Cool it.
I could totally go in here. Oh my god.
They're here! Stop them!
Me and my oopsies. That was really close to working. I know. I think there's an invisible box though. I don't think I can. Sorry guys, I'm using you to farm heals because my characters are too cool.
Here we go!
Dodge this!
I condemn you! Crush!
Her attack pattern is so beautiful. I love women, chat. They're so pretty. Well, hello, good day, sirs.
Think you can get away?
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it. Can't run. Looks like I went too far. Dodge this.
Brace yourself. Beg for mercy.
Use this first. Must counterattack. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Woo!
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
This moment will be frozen. Cool it.
Flood of frost. Yeah.
Whoa.
This is it.
Where even was the other guy? Oh, I can't go into any other rooms. Okay.
Shudder.
Elevator. Rise.
There it is! That's where they put the diagram!
So, this here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight. No rest for the wicked.
Let the show begin.
You're marked, motherfucker.
Think you can get away?
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Dude, are you not a Fatui too?
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Shudder!
Yahoo! By royal decree, I'll protect us.
Dodge this.
Kaya, you did nothing, babe.
Freeze to the core! Crush!
No!
This
I
must
tried
be it.
running.
They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone.
That would be putting the cart before the horse.
Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
By the way, why did you follow us here?
Oh yeah, you suddenly appeared at just the right moment.
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
So getting the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses was your way of exacting vengeance?
Finally, after all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying. In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
So does that make us your arch enemies?
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
Yippee! We did Eula's quest! Oh, we actually did a lot today. Let's see if there's any other chests over here before... Oh. What can I say, chat? I play this game. Not with the lag from my system. Holy shit, PC. Let me leave. Thank you. Well, we did it. Let's see. We're closing in on being able to go to Inazuma. It will happen. We will do it soon. Let's see how much longer we have till Inazuma. It's quite a bit actually, but I mean we did two quests, two big quests in this. And so we just have the hangouts, which are generally pretty quick, especially if we only go with one route. And then we have, let's see. So I'll count 2 as one quest, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, and then we can do this one. 14. 15, 16, 17. Really? Hers is all the way back here? But she was... Okay. 18. We have 18 quests left. Until we can get to Inazuma. I like doing this all in order. Inazuma is super short. What the hell? How long was... I guess Inazuma is really short, huh? And then Sumeru is generally pretty long. And then Fontaine. And then that one. They don't have any character quests. And then Notcry. Oh my god, this is so long. And so they're gonna keep the lantern right there. So that is why I'm not doing the lantern right to get the things on any of these accounts. I'm just starting them enough to get the event. And then I'm leaving the quest alone. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but we are actually pretty close to catching up. I know we're only in, you know, like, we're not even in Inazuma yet, but it's not going to take us too terribly long. I might start bumping Genshin streams to be 4 hours instead of 3, though, just so we can get a little bit more done. But yeah. Thank you all so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. Thank you again to Vocal for the 500 Akasuba. That's crazy. That's insane. And I'm sorry my only reaction for you was what the fuck. Tomorrow is going to be Honkai Star Rail with Kudai again. Next week, actually, I believe on Friday we will not have Honkai Star Rail, but this week we will have Honkai. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. If you're watching and you've not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, and also remember to like the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow for Honkai. Otseketsu. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.